Head on over to our affiliates at inkgaming.com to pick up playmats, deck boxes, sleeves, anything that you need to get your game night going. Maybe even get yourself a custom playmat. Check out the link in the description below.
Follow the rules.
What are the rules?
Written right in front of you.
I play an island and I pass.
See, Dan followed the rules.
Do I want to take 3 or do I want to do something funny?
Blow it up.
Land?
Kill this commander.
Land destruction. Slow him down a bit.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna die to just sacrificing crap. Shoot.
That's fun.
Doesn't just have haste. It has double haste.
Once the haste has made its point, you don't have to keep announcing it. It's like turn 17. It has haste. It's like,
Just so you know, it has haste.
I'm sure nobody has 5 cards in hand.
3.
2 now.
Draw for turn.
We have 5 cards in our hand.
Cue me.
It's no longer our hand. You just crushed me.
Oh, I do.
All right.
Go, dice, go.
9.
12.
10.
19.
Well, at least I'm not last this time.
I did it. I rolled the highest. What do we got?
You got
Get
it.
to go first.
How about the ugly bowling trophy? That's what we all need, right?
Sure.
Ugly bowling trophy, right? No?
The winner gets that.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Just duct tape over the name. Winner. We'll even spell that wrong.
We'll have to start picking through some garage sales to find some trophies.
Let's do it. We've made a
It's almost
decision.
garage sale season.
Yeah.
We've made a decision. All right, welcome to today, night, time, whatever, wherever, whenever
We're
you
here.
are.
10 a.m. on
now.
a Friday. Eastern time. I don't know what it is in Germany.
So today we've grabbed some of our favorite decks and decided we're gonna clash like we always do to have some fun. See who comes out on top, becomes the winner here, right? So since
There can only be one, after all.
can be. So if you guys are liking what you're seeing or enjoying our content, please like, subscribe. It supports us, helps us out, helps you out so you know when new games drop.
Yeah, share with your friends and check out our other videos after this one.
Since I rolled the highest, I will announce who I'm playing, which fits me perfectly. I'm playing Mr. House, President and CEO.
You sure are, President.
Of my own company, I am. He's a legendary human. Whenever you roll 4 or higher, create a 3/3 colorless robot artifact creature token. If you rolled 6 or higher, instead create that token and a treasure token. Pay 4, tap him. Roll a 6-sided die, plus an additional 6-sided die for each mana from treasure spent to activate this ability. He's a 0/4, so I'm gonna win by commander damage. That's my whole plan in this game. No, I'm kidding.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
Sounds like you're gonna roll a lot of dice.
That's the plan. I want to make robots. I want to roll dice, and I want to make treasures. Heavier focus on the treasures. That's kind of a big part of my plan in this deck. I'm a big fan of the unsets before Infinity. I really like playing those with the dice and everything like that. I feel like it's a fun thing to do.
Seems like you got a big idea.
I do. I have a uncube that's built. I'm trying to turn it into a commander cube. If you guys like to see us do an uncommander cube game, let us know. Leave it comments.
Yeah.
Right down there.
Or even a regular Commander Cube game, because I also have a regular Commander
Yeah,
Cube.
that too. If that's something you guys are interested in, let us know. We'll try to put that together. But my goal, roll dice, make robots, and a lot of treasures, and win. That's my plan.
Treasures and dice.
That's right.
Nothing can go wrong with that combination.
Nothing.
Is an uncube a ball or a pyramid?
It's like a pizza ball. Go ahead, Vince. What do you got?
All right. I'll be playing Mono Black, Massacre Girl.
Yeah.
The Unknown Killer is a new version of Massacre Girl from the last set we just had of Karloff Manor. She is a legendary human assassin. She has menace. She's a 4/4 Creatures I control have Wither, so they deal damage in the form of -1/-1 counters. And also, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, if its toughness was less than 1, I get to draw a card. So hopefully you'll get some -1/-1 counters so I could draw a card. Hopefully there'll just be some small creatures I'll unintentionally get to draw some cards. And it's mono black, so you could pretty much...
All the massacres in there?
Yeah, all 2 of them.
Those 3, technically. Cause
oh, if you want to talk about the worm.
Massacre.
The worm's in there, the girl's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go that route.
Meat Hook Massacre?
Maybe.
Oh, alright.
That's
kind of scary.
That's pretty much it. Mono black, so we'll see what happens.
It's gonna be a massacre.
Hopefully.
Hope not. Alright, I'm playing one of my favorite Star Wars characters, Saruman, the White Hand.
I love Battlestar Galactica.
Count Dooku. Alright. Legendary creature, Avatar Wizard for 4 mana, which is a blue, black, red, and another. Not white, oddly enough. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, amass Orcs X, where X is that spell's mana value. Goblins and Orcs you control have Ward 2, and he's a 2/5. So my goal is to build an Orc army.
Orc.
Cool. I remember when he activated the Stargate.
Look, I was making a reference that he played Count Dooku.
Right, yes.
You guys are just going off the wall.
Yeah, we're just making
You're
sci-fi
right.
references that
We
don't
never
mean
talk
anything.
about Dracula.
I was
Won't
confused
talk-
until you said that. Now I understand what you're saying, because I never watched it.
I figured it would annoy people.
We won't talk about brain scans.
Horror Express is an underrated classic.
I don't know that one.
Right.
It's basically The Thing, but on a train.
That's that Christmas movie with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, Jingle All the Way.
Buzz Lightyear. All right. Anyways.
My commander is Obuun, Moldaya Ancestor. He was one of the face commanders from the Zendikar Rising precons from way back in the day. It's 1 red, green, white. It's a 3/3 elf spirit. Beginning of combat on my turn, up to 1 target land I control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is Obuun's power. It's still a land. It also has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So I wanted to build a land stack, and I felt Naya hadn't really been explored enough as a just landfall triggers for days and all that. So yeah, I just wanted to.
Obviously, you forgot my Omnith deck. If you want to see that, let us know.
Well, yeah, like again, you had red green. I'm getting the splash.
Well, I'll find you handy.
So, destroying lands is usually not that nice, but if they're creatures, is it okay?
It's a little bit better. Now, I will say, Vince, for full disclosure, there is a mass land destruction spell in here, but we do get the lands back afterwards. So, again, I'm just looking for landfall triggers and ways to... It is the saga, yes, Fall of the Thran. Will we see it? Who knows? We'll find out.
I see it. It's in there.
Counter it.
All right. So today we're playing Human President, Elf Spirit, a Avatar Wizard, and a Human Assassin, which is coming up in the next set here soon. Assassins. All right.
Outlaws.
Outlaws, yeah.
Creeds.
So, since I rolled the highest, I will kick us off.
Yeah.
All right.
Draw. All right. I fold already. No kidding. I'm gonna play a Dragon
Ken's
Skull.
out.
What?
You quit.
I'm gonna play a Dragon Skull Summit tapped. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain, which I don't obviously. So. And I have no turn 1 play, so it's all good. Pass.
All right. Let me draw this card. I'll play a swamp. I will tap the swamp for a Blood Chief Ascension. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of each end step, if an opponent lost 2 or more life this turn, I put a quest counter. May put a quest counter on Blood Chief Ascension. Whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, if Blood Chief Ascension has 3 or more quest counters on it, I may have that player lose 2 life. If I do, I gain 2 life.
Yikes.
And you may go.
That's spooky.
You go.
You didn't follow the rules.
What are the
It's written right in front of you.
I play an island and I pass.
See, Dan followed the rules.
That's his fault.
That land looks janky.
I'll draw Horus, pass to Ken.
Oh, okay. I'll untap. Draw.
Nobody wants to lose any life.
Let's play planes. Basic planes. No, I won't. I will pass. That's what I will do.
Untap my swamp, draw this card. Oh, good. Another swamp. Yeah, might as well do this here. I'm gonna tap this swamp for a dark ritual. It gives me 3 black mana.
Oh no.
And tap another swamp for my commander.
Oh my goodness.
Massacre Girl, known killer, is a 4/4 menace. Creatures I control have Wither, and including her. And whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, if its toughness was less than 1, draw a card.
Is it they may have Wither? So I could do this pun and say you can choose Wither or not. You do it? Hey, you laughed. Someone laughed. No one else is going to laugh. The vast world of YouTube will not laugh at
I was trying to register it, but you answered before I could answer.
Oh.
The answer's no.
Oh.
It doesn't say may.
Oh.
I'm gonna take my turn.
Yeah, you may take your turn.
I will play a mountain, which I will then tap the mountain and the island for an arcane signet.
Nice.
Out of control already.
All right, that's all.
Dan's rampant. I'll draw.
Oh boy.
Doing a kickflip off that ramp.
Play planes, and I will cast Devoted Druid. 0/2 Elf Druid. I can tap it to add a green, and I can put a -1/-1 counter on it to untap it. Go ahead, Ken.
Okay. I will not untap, but I will draw. I'm going to play a Sundown Pass. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. And I will tap all 3 of those lands, and I will play a Nuka-Cola Vending Machine. Pay 1, tap it, create a food token. Whenever you sacrifice a food, create a tapped treasure token. Pretty
What's an other land?
good. Huh?
You said it enters untapped if you have 2 or more other lands.
Yeah. This is not a basics, it's an other land. And I'll pass on it.
Did you have 2 other lands?
Yeah.
One of them was basic.
Yeah.
Time for another land.
Untap and draw. And I will play swamp. Of course.
And no one can talk to a horse, of course.
Let's start fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dan, I'll take you for 4.
You're no fun.
It's like he planned it this way.
Sorry. So that's not doing anything.
Randomization. He hates everything.
I do not have a second main play, so I'll move to my end step, and I will put a Ascension counter on Blood Chief Ascension because an opponent of mine lost 2 or more life this turn.
That's a 4/4. That's pretty.
You may go.
Better get moving here.
Untap. Draw.
I'm not worried about that Blood Chief's Ascension.
Well, I'm saying you
Swam.
better get moving here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ding, ding, ding.
Saruman, the White Hand. Whenever you
Holy
cast a
crap,
non-creature
that was
spell,
fast.
amass Orcs X, where X is that spell's mana value.
That's scary.
Goblins and Orcs you control have Ward 2, says the guy with a 4-drop commander who also has it out.
Turn 2.
Yours can block mine.
It's a 2/5.
Yeah,
And you do damage in terms of -1/-1 counters.
I know.
So I can only block it once.
I know.
Threat assessed.
Alright, let's go.
Mountain.
Oh, he was already going.
Got the natural. Commander time. Obuun is here.
What is this?
What?
Game. Commander.
Alright. Beginning of combat, I'll have up to 0 lands become creatures. Go ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
They don't tap or anything, so it's like I don't need to.
Okay.
It'd be funny. I make a land. Oh, it's
It's
a
a may?
creature. Haha. Yeah, up to 1 target land. So
You may untap up to 1 target land.
no, at the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target land you control becomes an XX
Right.
elemental creature with trample and haste. And on a turn where X is Obuun's power, it's still a land.
Wait, hold on. Do that again. I wasn't listening.
I'm surprised Dan didn't.
I'm just kidding.
I
But he wasn't even
listening.
paying attention to the entire thing.
Go ahead, Ken.
We're
That's
trying to
what
get
I'm
him to read his
saying.
commander 3 times, but you really weren't listening. You're pretending not to listen.
I was making other choices.
Untap. Draw.
Life choices.
Lord.
Adding stuff to his Amazon cart.
I'm gonna play this Clifftop Retreat. Enters the battlefield tap unless you control a mountain or plains. I meet the requirements. Let's pay 3. Let's join the Commander Club.
This is ridiculous.
And cast Mr. House, President, and CEO, like me. Whenever you roll 4 or higher, create a 3/3 colorless robot artifact creature token. If you rolled a 6 or higher, instead create that token and a treasure token. Pay 4, roll 6-sided die, plus an additional 6-sided die for each mana from treasure spent to activate. So if I spent 4 treasures, I get 4 dice rolls. Then I will pay the 1. I will tap Nuka-Cola vending machine, and I will create a food token. Food! And I am out of mana, and that is my turn.
Generating food.
I will untap my commander. I will draw this card. Okay. Let's start with Swamp. Oh boy. I guess it's still around the world here.
All around the world the same.
So 1, 2, 3. Well, you know what? I'll just go odds evens because I attacked him last turn.
Oh no, I'm odd.
Odds. So 4. It's Menace.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Menace.
I don't like that. Doesn't untap, does it? No.
No, I just was looking at it.
Okay.
When you deal combat damage to a player, untap it, attack them
When a
again.
creature opponent controls dies, so that's any way you
Yep.
have to watch, because if it's less than a 1, I get to draw a card.
Gotcha.
I again don't have a second main play, so I'll go to my end step and put a second counter on Blood Chief Ascension.
Oh my god. Answers?
I need 3 or more for it to do things, so it's not there yet. Go ahead, Dan.
Alright. On tap. Draw. It's an orc army. It's not there yet.
He's more like a goblin.
It's about to be.
Graven Carns.
Wouldn't have put all that time into the art. Let's see who's gonna get the payoff.
I knew I was gonna do this turn for a change. 1,
Well,
2.
you drew a new card, so you might be a little off. Okay.
I read it already. Actually, I couldn't. It's in Phyrexian. For 2, I am gonna play Cloak of the Bat. Equipped creature has flying and haste, equipped for 2. And then I'm also gonna play Haunted Cloak. Equipped creature has vigilance, trample, and haste, equipped for 1.
Cloaky cloaky.
Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, amass Orc's X, where that X is that spell's mana value. So that was total 5.
Yep.
So I have a 5/5 Orc army.
Whoa.
Okay.
Let's see. You have an enchantment, but otherwise you are open.
To interpretation.
I will ping you for 2, Commander.
2 command.
Yeah! Getting my steps in. Alright.
Dan's on the board.
It's on the board. You just did it.
What's that there, Dan?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
The beginning of each end step of an opponent wants to. Okay, that didn't happen. Go.
If an opponent.
I know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure they're ready.
All the more
so we
reason
all
for
know
me to
what's going
attack
on.
you.
I don't get it.
What do I do here?
Pass.
No. Never.
Do it.
Then don't ask out loud.
Okay.
Don't ask the people who will vote in the
Alright, I'll make a green with the Grid. Okay, I'll put a -1/-1 counter on to untap it. I'll tap it with a green. Then I'll play Snow-Covered Mountain and use Obuun to put a +1/+1 counter on the Druid, negating the -1/-1. So I'll untap it again to make a 3rd green mana.
You better be doing something really cool.
See, and Dan's looking at me like, yeah. And he's gonna have like 47 1/1 counters
He
like
will.
last game out of nowhere.
Crazy.
Whoa, Jack Investigator.
Whoa, Jack.
It's 2/4 Angel Detective, Flying Vigilance. Bidding in my upkeep, investigate once for each opponent who has more cards in hand than you. Yeah, now the fun part.
1.
Just one block of cards.
I'm going to use the 3 green
Looks like an
for
airplane.
Archdruid's Charm. Choose one. Search your library for a creature or land card. Reveal it.
Way
Put
too
it onto
much.
the battlefield tapped if it's a land card. Otherwise, put it into your hand. Then shuffle. Or put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Lastly, exile target artifact or enchantment. So I could get rid of Vince's Blood Chief's Ascension now, but I'll continue to play the game chicken. I'm going to go look for a creature or land.
Now we're playing a game of Magic.
I'm going to go get Kutzel Malamet Exemplar.
Isn't that a type of dog?
You are doing way too much.
Oh my gosh.
Of course he is.
Malamar? That's a candy bar.
Oh. What's a Malmood?
A marmoset is like an animal.
Wait, Marmaduke?
That's a comic strip.
Alright, let's go to my hand. It's a 3/3 and other stuff. I'll probably cast it. Go ahead, Ken.
This turn?
No,
Not this turn, no.
No.
Lucky you.
Lucky, lucky me.
Oh, actually, sorry. I actually have an untapped land. I'll animate it with Obuun and attack Vince for 3. You've already... Take 3.
Do I want to take 3 or do I want to do something funny?
Blow it up.
Or land?
Kill this commander.
Land destruction. Slow him down a bit.
Yeah, he's getting way out there.
I don't want to kill the land, but it's a creature coming at me.
This is a big deal. Get rid of.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It's 3.
That's alright.
Alright, and Ken, you're up.
Can't waste
Are we
it.
sure
cease
this
being
time?
alive?
You're actually
Are you going to change your change your mind, go back to
Yeah,
your main phase?
I'm going to change my tires. I'm going to...
Change your tires. Change your mind, go back to your main phase, redo something, go through the steps again, and then say, man, I passed. Wait, let me go back to my upkeeps.
Yeah, let me move to Noop step, and then... Go ahead.
On tap. Draw. I'm gonna play an exotic orchard.
Get rid of his devout druid.
Add 1 mana of any color that land an opponent could produce. So I can get swamps out of here finally. In fact, we're talking about. I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play Hlotho, Corrupt Sheriff. He's a halfling rogue. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose a life and create a treasure token.
Oh.
Kill Ken by casting spells.
I'm going to.
You could.
Well, with him in 1 turn, I could probably go down 10 life.
Nah, it only triggers once per turn.
I will then pay 2 or play a demonic tutor.
That's 2 spells.
Whenever a player. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm getting to my goal of creating treasure tokens. Treasure token. Good catch.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, we can.
And he gets to get something really badass right now, so he needs to win anyways.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna put that into my hand. I'm gonna shuffle. So, for those who don't know, demonic tutor. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your hand, then shuffle.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you never know. Cool. Could be somebody's first time watching the channel and they don't understand how the cards work without just reading them, and that's what we like to do. Read them so people can understand.
Like you.
And if this is your first time here, please subscribe.
Give us a like.
We appreciate
Share with
it.
your friends.
Really do appreciate it. If you see us make a
Share
misplay,
with your
let
enemies.
us know.
That's what.
Ooh, cut.
Just share.
I was gonna steal that for that.
Sharing.
Share with your friends. Share with your enemies.
Supposedly, he's
That's
caring.
fine.
Share with your mom.
Wow, that's a little aggressive.
Yeah, that's
Quite aggressive.
pretty good.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe some people's moms like Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
Minus
pile
3
it on,
subscribers.
Okay, so I've completed all of the requirements of Demonic Tutor. I will use that last mana to tap Nuka-Cola and create another food token.
Now that's gotta go. There's combos built around that. 'Cause you get rid of a thing and you get a thing.
Alright, so did my thing. Alright, out of land. I'm not gonna obviously attack. I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap and draw. I will play Cabal Coffers for my land for turn.
Nice.
I could pay 2 and tap it to add a black mana for each swamp I control.
So 3 gets you 4.
2 gets me 4.
Well, because you have to subtract itself.
Yo, yeah.
Regardless, it's awesome.
But I am gonna pay 2 to tap it for 4, and add 2 more, so that's 6.
Oh boy.
Grave Titan.
Rogue's Passage. Okay.
Midnight Banshee.
Oh.
It's a 5/5 with Wither. If it didn't, it would anyways because of my commander.
Double Wither.
But at the beginning of my upkeep, put a -1/-1 counter on each non-black creature.
Oh no, that's our creature.
Oh no.
Except for Ken.
Yeah. They're both black.
Lucky.
Quick, play a second spell.
What color is my orc army?
It's black.
We're here for... because we're here.
We're here to
I guess
kill
I'll
each other.
tech Ken for 4 this time. Does have
only fair.
Does have menace, so you could block.
I know.
Menace.
I'm willing to take it because I got plans. I have plans. Cast a second spell.
Do it.
So I lose life. No kidding.
I don't have any mana for that.
I'm taking the 4, and I will go up to 4 commander damage, sir.
The system
Cool.
is down.
That was the good plan. I will then move to
Dear
my end
sister.
step again and put my 3rd Ascension counter on Bloodchief Ascension.
What happens with that thing?
So now, whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, if Bloodchief Ascension has 3 or more counters, which it does, I may have that player lose 2 life if I do like gain 2 life.
Interesting.
I could still keep putting counters on it because it says that, but it also says I may, and it's kind of irrelevant to put more counters on it.
Well, what if somebody proliferates?
Then I would get more.
Or deproliferates.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
You could choose to push things down on proliferate.
No,
No.
you can only go up. I'm thinking like
Alright.
Vampire Hexmage or
Yeah.
Hex Parasite.
Yeah, there's ways that you could
There's
just
ways to reduce
straight
it,
up
is all
with
I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, is it my turn?
Yes, that was my end stepperoo.
Draw a card. Read the card.
Explain the card.
All right, let's go with a Dismal Backwater. It enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, you gain a life. Then I'm going to pay 1 to attach the Haunted Cloak to my Orc army, giving it Vigilance, Trample, and Haste.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I will pay 2
It's about to.
and attach Cloak of the Bat to the Orc army,
So
giving
yes.
it flying in double haste.
Holy haste!
He's very quick.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman!
Alright, you're fired.
Alright, who do I think is trouble? Everybody looks like trouble.
Shorts. I haven't done anything. Cast your second spell.
If you ask all of us, we'll
you say?
all will point our fingers at somebody else.
Not
Odd, even.
Oh, that's horrible.
Why?
I don't know. Ken wasn't included.
Yeah, Ken's kind of lucky this round.
Yay!
Evens.
It's you, Vince.
5 at Vince.
Oh, I thought he pointed.
Double haste.
No, Chris is always odd.
I know that, but I thought.
And I picked odd for Chris this time.
Oh, okay.
This particular time, just all worked.
Yep.
It's gonna be like.
All set there, Dan.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Untap, upkeep. At the beginning of upkeep, investigate once for each opponent who has more cards in hand than you. Dan, how many
4.
cards do you have? Alright, so that's 1. How many do you have, Ken?
5.
2. And Vince?
4.
That's 3.
I have 1 block of cards.
Just nice. I end up getting 3 clues since I only have 3 cards and everybody else has more cards in hand than me.
More cards on hand.
Draw for turn. Funny.
I'm in public domain.
No. Just the original.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, I don't think you can.
That's not how that
Great.
works.
Get us canceled.
I'm gonna crack a clue to draw a card. That was actually a good card. Oh, but Vince is
What?
Vince is a big meanie.
Narrating
Yes.
things that don't make sense.
At the lowest life again. somehow.
Include the rest of us in your thought process.
Let's see if this works. Mountain.
Thought about this.
If only it were that simple. All right, I played Fable Passage. It's the most powerful Terramorphic Expanse. I can tap, sacrifice it, search my library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Then, if I control 4 or more lands, untap that land.
I don't know. Prismatic Vista makes you lose the lives. Obviously, it's more expensive.
So, landfall trigger, I'll put the counter on Object Investigator.
Whoa.
Then I will crack the Fable Passage and go get a land.
Fabled Passage.
This one's gonna be a play. Is that what this plans? No, let's just go with regular forest.
Through the mountain.
Okay, this will be the second landfall trigger, so I'll put a counter on Devoted Druid. Get rid of its -1/-1 counter.
How did that get there?
Alright, then I will cast... Oh, should I cast this first? That's okay. Kutzel Malamet Exemplar. It's a 3/3 cat warrior. My opponents can't cast spells during my turn. Whenever one or more creatures I control each with power greater than its base power deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Guy playing blue. Response? Oh, you're out of mana.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Dan's playing blue?
Yes.
Oh.
There's
Damn.
blue in there, yeah.
Response is no.
He's got some blue. Yes, he does.
Yeah, man, counter.
In fact, I have 2 blue mana open. Why did you counter that?
Alright, I'll go to combat, and... Your stuff flies, Dan? Of course it does.
Yeah.
My stuff flies all of it. Even the food.
It's a 5/5 flyer.
food fight!
Trample, haste, vigilance.
Fun.
Schmivalence.
Alright, I'll have Bojack Investigator poke Ken in the air for 3.
Bojack Horseman is hitting me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I keep thinking of the bad cartoon drawings.
It's funny because it's Wojak.
Whoa, Jack.
But, yeah.
There's no A in there.
I'm gonna draw a card because of the Kutzel. Sweet.
Kutzels, pretzels.
Or your turn.
You really ought to come with a pronunciation
Go ahead, Ken.
guide.
That'd be
Untap.
worse than just trying to do it yourself.
Untap. Drew. Oh, jeez. Okay, I will play a mountain for turn. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play Moondrake, Glory's Dominus. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many tokens are created instead. So if I pay 1, and then I sacrifice 2 other artifacts or creatures, put an indestructible counter on Moondrake, Glory Dominus. So I'm going to pay 1, I'm going to lose 4 life. 2, 3, 4. I will sacrifice these food tokens. Whenever you sacrifice a food, create tapped treasure tokens. So I'm sacrificing 2, so I would get 2 tapped treasure tokens.
At least they're tapped.
Not 4 because he's coming into play, right?
No, he is in play.
Yeah,
Oh,
you did
so
the
I get
thing.
4. So I get 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So he is now indestructible, and
I
I
think you planned this out.
have 4 treasure tokens.
Oh, Vince, did I lose life from Blood Chief Ascension?
Did something go in the graveyard?
Yeah, my land.
Oh man, I am horrible. Yes, 2.
So I lose 2. Do you gain 2?
I do.
Cool.
Thank you.
What about me?
Did anything go in your graveyard?
No.
Your graveyard's still blank. I don't know how, but it's pretty good.
Tokens.
Nonsense!
Okay,
Not just nonsense. The nonsense.
I'll continue my turn. I will then pay 1. I'll create a food token from the Nuka-Cola vending machine.
2 food tokens.
I'm creating 2 food tokens.
Vince, is it whenever anything hits the graveyard, or just
Whenever
at the end
a
of the
card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere.
turn? Cool. That includes tokens.
Oh,
Aw,
Did any tokens die?
no.
I was gonna
yeah,
say, it
I
didn't
just
hit-
sacrificed 2 tokens.
No, but for the purposes of like graveyard triggers,
Yeah.
that'll trigger.
Yeah, I just sacrificed 2.
Yeah,
so,
so
like,
you lose 4 life.
Yeah.
this is a repeat of last game.
Vince gains 4 life.
Yeah, so that's the
How
tokens.
that far? Man, did my thing get bumped?
How?
Oh, shoot, I'm gonna die to just sacrificing crap. Shoot.
That's fun.
Yeah, fun for everyone else. Well, now I at least have an indestructible creature, so it's a 4/4. So I will pass and inevitably die.
I will untap everything. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I will put a -1/-1 counter on each non-black creature. So it'll be on Mondrake, Wojak Horseman, Devoted Druid.
Oh, yep.
All your stuff, I guess.
Yes.
That's black.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I will draw.
Is it because it's black, so
Yeah, you're good.
You're fine.
So, but that glory, it won't. Well, will it die even though it's indestructible?
It'll.
Yeah. -1/-1 counters can kill it.
Oh my god.
Once it has no power or no toughness, yeah. I will play this swamp for turn. Now what? Fudge. I guess I'm gonna have to hold here. These are instants, so there's no need to. Go ahead, Dan.
Shoot.
The opponent lost 2 or more life.
I'm the one that
put a quest counter on this. Let's see, he did and you did.
Draw. I lost all boatload.
All right, I'm gonna play. I think this is an island.
That's kind of hilarious.
It's in Phyrexia. I don't know.
Yeah, the little teardrop there either means it's an island or you're in prison.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jeez.
Avika, Enigma Goliath.
Oh my god.
That sounds horrible.
Legendary creature,
Oh, I know that card.
Phyrexian Nightmare. Flying, ward 3, pay 3 life. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create X 1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin creature tokens that will die immediately to Massacre Thingamajig on your upkeep.
Nice.
Where X is the mana value of that spell, they gain haste until end of turn. 6/6.
That is... Wow.
But I'm kind of hoping that somebody will deal with that thing before I cast a large spell. All right,
a large
so
spell.
6 plus 5 is 11. My orc army is up to 11, 11, 11, 11.
It's a non-creature spell.
Oh, you're
Dan.
right, my bad.
I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry, I went for value over whatever. 5, 5.
Value. That's respectable play.
Still flying.
People like going to value.
Well, I mean, now when I cast non-creature spells, I get a bunch of stuff. Not just big orc army, but also a bunch of little chump
Right.
He's
blockers.
gonna bring the value.
Which
down.
theoretically would be very nice if I weren't playing him.
Every game, you guys, God.
You're killing us now.
You still can't block flying, right?
Correct.
Take another 5.
Flying in here.
Flying, vigilance, trample, haste. Haste, flying.
Stop saying it has haste. It doesn't matter anymore.
It's double haste.
It doesn't just have haste, it has double haste.
Once the haste has made its point, you don't have to keep announcing it. It's hilarious, and that's why it's annoying. It's like turn 17. It has haste. It's like, ah!
Just so you know, it has haste.
it's funny.
Oh, let's go.
It's like haste, vigilance, trample, flying, and haste.
Ruthless,
Dodge, dip, dive, dodge, dodge.
ruthless efficiency. And
What's dodgeball? Patches O'Houlihan.
I don't know what dodgeball patches O'Houlihan.
Does anybody have 5 or more cards in hand right now?
No.
Shut up.
Got 4.
4.
What did you say?
4.
I thought you said something before that.
Yeah, it's a shut up.
I thought I heard him say that, and I was like, what was...
This game got really mean.
It was like he said it so quick, I was like, did he say
I was
that?
worried I did. I'm like, oh, God, he's going to get more value. Shut up. Sorry.
Extract even more value.
He's about to.
Yep. I was checking to see if Wojek Investigator.
Triggered horseman.
Kojak, that old TV show.
So I drew my card for turn.
Play 2 spells.
I might.
Put anything in your graveyard?
Also might probably.
Cast some
won't.
instants or sorceries.
I'll play Flagstones of Trocaire. It's a legendary land, adds white and whenever it's put into a graveyard from play, search my library for a plains, put it into play, tapped. If I do, shuffle.
I get it.
It's funny.
They could just pump
Don't put that one.
The
I was thinking, you
investigator
draw that? That'd be
again.
sweet.
I like card draw. Card draw is pretty handy.
Putting these in your graveyard is even cooler, I hear.
Things might go to the graveyard in a second, Vince.
Oh, boy.
Wait, everybody's?
Man. We're gonna see.
Wow!
I'm gonna cast Sudden Demise, where X is 5.
Whoa!
Choose a color, choosing black.
Yeah.
Sudden Demise deals 5 damage each creature of the chosen color.
Now,
5 damage to each black creature.
Yes. And there's quite a few black creatures on the board.
right. So,
Doesn't
wow.
resolve the thing, and you probably killed most of us.
He's gonna definitely do some damage to folks. I'm gonna lose my creatures, that's for one thing.
Also, opponents can't cast spells during my turn.
Yeah.
If you were thinking of doing something.
I was. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, so, yeah. My Banshee's gone, wow. And my Massacre Girl's gone. I will put it in...
How much damage am I taking?
how much things went to your graveyard?
Well, technically it hits the graveyard then. There's 2 things.
2, so 4. 1,
Yep.
2.
Dan's he's losing his orc army and his commander.
So 2?
Yeah.
So 4 for him. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 damage.
Yep. And my spell's hitting the graveyard, so I gotta lose 2 as well.
Oh, so 2.
Yeah, because it cares about whenever a card goes to the graveyard.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Habadaboo. Yeah, so we're just gonna crash at Vince here. 2, 4, 7. 7 at you, Vince. And I get to draw a card because it cuts all.
Boy, that really.
Not like gaining 10 and losing 7.
Go ahead,
up
Ken.
3 for the turn.
Alright, untap. So now I have 5 treasures at my disposal. Draw.
Man, you got a lot of freaking mana. Oh yeah,
I do, but if I sacrifice any of these, I lose.
I know, it's fun. You should do it.
It's not.
It's funny.
It works for one person in this game and not me. Because if I sacrifice these to gain life, I'm going to lose more life than I gain.
Really? No.
Well, I would
No, you
sacrifice
net
2. I'd net 2 life.
You would net, yeah.
2.
You should do it, because I'll gain either way.
It's Oger Tech. I think that's a cute, right? Yeah. Deepest Foundation, Legendary God, Vigilance. If one or more creature tokens would be created under your control, 3 times that many would be those tokens would be created instead. When he dies, return it to the battlefield, tapped and transformed under its under its owner's control. It's a 6/6.
Phew-wee.
Uh,
I had both of those in that Myrel deck, and I never got them out.
Attack Vince for 3.
Ding, ding.
And yeah, that's
People are mad at you.
all I can do. Go ahead.
I will. I don't have anything on tip. I will draw.
This has to go somehow.
I will. Oh,
Could have
first.
dealt with that, but this is more fun.
2.
This isn't fun.
So
Maybe for you.
5. 2 into that gives me 5, 6. I'll cast my commander.
No, you leave it.
Second time. Massacre Girl is back out. Alright, play a land for turn is the Blackgate. When it enters the battlefield, I can pay 3 life. If I don't, it enters the battlefield tapped.
Good card.
I will, in case I need it. And then, yeah, go ahead, Dan.
Untap. Cry a little at how bomb this turn would have been if I still had my stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you. You still have
Yeah.
Dingamagong.
Pretty good.
What the heck is that?
It's a dingamagong. You heard him.
I heard him, alright.
Blatant thievery.
Oh my
For
god.
each opponent gain control of target permanent that player controls. This effect does not end at end of turn. I'll leave the subtlety to the rich.
So when that
You
goes
can
in,
take a treasure.
well, when it once it
Target permanent. I want this guy.
God, I'm out of this game now.
we
Yeah.
might all be here in a second.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
And what hurts Chris the most?
This is probably most helpful for you if you're looking to
You're
prevent.
probably right, although stealing your commander is also funny.
That would be a thing, yes. It's both perfectly good
Yeah,
options.
you should be a commander collector.
I think I get the most value out of hosing you this way.
So now that all resolved this way into your graveyard, you'll lose 2 life and I'll gain 2 life.
They don't tap, do they?
No, they don't untap.
Alright, time for some triggers. Avka Enigma Goliath saw me cast a spell, so I get 7 of these Gordlins. Yeah. Let's see. I am going to play Is It Boiler Works? It enters the battlefield taps. When it enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. I'll bounce this island back.
Nice.
And Chris, can you block flying?
Yes.
Vince, can you block flying?
Absolutely not.
It's not
Ken
bad. I don't
and
care
Vince are
about him.
both completely open.
What's your flying creature? 3,
You're pointing.
5. I'm just asking.
I know.
Jeez.
Wow.
Do your goblins have haste too, or am I crazy?
I don't think they do.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. That'd be funny.
A bit.
Alright, Chris, I'll poke you in the air with a 6/6. Vince, I will poke you in the air with a 6/6.
This has summoning sickness.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Even though I stole it from him?
Correct.
He did, because he played it on his last turn.
Not red card. So
Fine. Chris, you take 6.
Okay.
Since you thusly informed me.
Make up your mind.
Alright, Aya's done.
Cool.
He is done.
Alright, I'll untap. Does anybody have 5 or more cards in hand?
No.
4 still.
Cool. Draw for turn.
I have 1 grip of cards.
You do. You have 5.
Yeah, no, I have 5. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
You're welcome,
Vince.
man. Just trying.
Appreciate it. Knight of the Reliquary. 2/2 Knight gets +1/+1 for each land card in my graveyard. Currently there is 1, so it's a 3/3.
Does it come from the tower?
No, he's on a quest to go find the tower.
Ah, okay.
Yep. I can also tap, sacrifice a forest or plains, search my library for a land card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle.
I'd like proof of that. I'd like a detailed report on my desk by
Oh, I missed a trigger.
noon tomorrow.
Don't you dare.
Landfall.
Oh yeah. Who you want to put a counter on?
Put it on my dump.
Put it on a
so
thing
it
you
stops
attack
being
with.
negative.
Oh, sorry.
I think it makes most sense to put it on this flyer here.
Cool.
That flies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It's vigilant. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I know something.
It's gonna fly in a minute.
Still pretty big. Yep. I also cast Neheb, Dreadhorde Champion, 5/4 trample.
Oh, God.
Whenever Neheb deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, I may discard any number of cards. If I do draw that many cards and add that much red, until end of turn, you don't lose that
hate
mana.
that card when it's not on my side of the board.
Phases in. Sorry, Vince.
No, it's a really good card.
It's pretty sweet. I'll play Gruul Turf. There's tapped. I will bounce a forest to my hand.
Hey, I did that.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh. Handy. And then... So you don't have flying now.
No, I don't have flying to block with. That was a mistake.
Okay. I'll poke you in the air for 3 with the Wojak.
Whoa,
Investigator. I get to draw a card with Kutzel.
Kutzels pretzels. Is that the place you go to at the mall and get those little cool pretzels in the hot dog?
Go ahead, Ken.
Untap, 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 draw. Oh, now I get the dice roll cards that don't mean squat.
Sure they do.
Not anything.
I have to kill my own commander so I can have it back.
Yeah.
Dan with the Steely deck. Steely Dan, we call him.
It's a good band.
Mr. Steely.
Oh, screw it. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll sacrifice one of these, going down to 4 treasures. I'll lose 2 life.
Oh.
And I will cast Ancient Brass Dragon. It's a flying 7/6. Whenever Ancient Brass Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. Whenever you do, put any number of target creature cards with total mana value X or less from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, where X is the result.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have a flyer. Ho ho ho, I have a flyer. Oh well, I'll lose 2 more life. I'll spend a treasure token. I will tap the Nuka-Cola, and I will create 2 more food tokens.
You did what now?
And
Oh, you lost 2 more.
why not? I'm dying anyway. So.
I'm dying, Howard.
Yep,
Oh no.
that's all I got.
Passing.
Yes.
Oh, you're passing? Alright.
I will untap and then draw. Oh boy, we don't have time just for that. Do it. I'll pay 2. Tap this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna float 3 and play this for 2. Jet Medallion. My black spells cost 1 less to cast. And in case I do lose that 3, which I might not, but I'm gonna play Vat Emergence. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control, then proliferate. No, I think I'm just gonna bring mine back. The Banshee. So
I found a way.
Oh God.
so it is back. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I get to put -1/-1 counters on each non-black creature. And it has Wither. Also, the other thing with this is proliferate, so -1/-1 counters to everything that has a -1/-1 counter on it.
Why are you helping Chris?
Hey, this dies.
You could exclude that one.
That dies, so yeah, you'll lose 2 and I'll gain 2.
Yeah. And then Dan gets a draw card off of Massacre Girl.
I do?
If something with 1 or less dies, yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Let me hear you.
That's still alive. I didn't kill it all the way. I just made it smaller in case you attack with it.
You're gonna have to put it on life support.
Boy, I can't really do it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Go ahead.
Untap. Come back.
Dan should attack me with my commander.
1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, never mind. Don't do that. I forgot it.
Yeah, attack with.
I forgot it has menace.
Yeah.
4, 5,
Should attack Vince.
Don't listen to things I say.
6.
Oh boy. Something big's coming.
No.
Nothing?
A lot of goblins are coming.
Oh, that.
Saruman's back.
He's returned.
He's got an army.
It's a creature spell.
Yeah,
so
I know.
No goblins. That makes me sad. I don't think anybody's gonna take care of that before those goblins all die, and that's gonna hurt me bad.
Yep.
Oh.
Nobody has an answer for it. That's Chris does, but he's like, I'm having fun watching everybody suffer.
He said he did. He doesn't currently.
Yeah, I used my arch druid's charm to do something instead of dealing with the Blood Chief's ascension.
Well, go sit in the corner.
Well, you could try to plunge at Vince.
Yeah, that's
I
probably.
could help you, and I don't
That's what
know.
I'm leaning towards. Let's start by
No leaning on the table.
playing. I think that's an island. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So let's put him on life support. -1. Then let's pay 2 to give Ogier some flying,
Oh dear.
and also haste.
You suck.
Then let's pay 1 to give Avka vigilance, trample,
And haste.
and haste.
All the haste.
Gobbledygook.
Oh, you're gonna do so much damage to me. I hate it.
I doubt it. You do realize it says may, right? I don't have to do it. You
Does
can
it
attack
really?
somebody else. Maybe I won't.
When all the goblins die, you may not have me take all
It
that damage.
says may. Just because I've been doing it 100% of the time now doesn't mean I will. You could bargain with me.
We're all remembering.
All right, let's go mean. I'm gonna send Ogier, Ovka, Massacre Girl, and 7 1/1 goblins at Vince. So 6 and 7 is 13 plus 4 is 17 plus 7 is 24.
Okay. I will have to respond to some of that, probably, I'm thinking.
Block something.
That's 6/6.
7.
That's currently 7.
7 vigilance, flying, haste.
I'm going to pay 2 black in response to your attack there, because I get 1 less. I'm going to play Join the Dead on my commander. Target creature gets -5/-5 till end of turn.
Okay.
It has Descend 4, but I don't have that in my graveyard to do it, so that'll go over my command zone.
What has to come out for the design?
4 things in my graveyard with different.
Oh.
I only had 2 things in my graveyard.
It's evidence that adds up to that, right?
Yeah, click the evidence you need.
Obviously, I will block one of the goblins, so I'm going. So you'll lose 2 for that, and I'll gain 2 for that because that hits your graveyard. Now I take 13, and 6 is what? 19.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. 19, you said, right?
Yep.
19 and 19 is 36.
Wow.
That's what I was at, right?
And that's just because I'm gonna lose 12 at your upkeep.
You're gonna lose 12.
These goblins are all gonna die.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't.
It is
I shouldn't have blocked that one.
He may-
But that's all right. You took it still.
Now or later.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Either way, it's the same to me. Go ahead.
Boy, oh boy, oh
Tap.
boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm sure nobody has 5 cards in hand.
I have
3.
2 now.
Draw for turn.
We have 5 cards in our hand.
Cumulative.
It's no longer our hand. You just crushed me.
Why do I still think you could pull this out? After all, you got your commander out of it.
If I can get some card draw, so I could feed my hand a little bit, I might
Oh, fuck.
get some fuel.
No, I didn't.
But otherwise, I'm not. I'm pretty stuck.
Well, with us having to sacrifice or whatnot, this is like your MVP.
Yeah, once you've ascension, no
That's why
joke.
I'm stuck.
Alright, I'm gonna float a white.
I'm taking a lot of
I'll use
damage
the
every turn,
knight
though. I could be
to
dead here
sacrifice his
soon.
planes, go find a land.
You did what now?
I tap, sacrifice a forest or plains. Search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle.
There's no people talking. I didn't hear what you did.
I get Sajiri Step. It's the one I'm looking for.
Should sacrifice that.
It's not a plains. Yay.
Oh, that's literally what it's called. I've seen it. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Alright, Sajiri Step. When it enters the battlefield, it's tapped. When it enters the battlefield, the target creature I control gains protection from the color of my choice until end of turn.
So you lost. So you'll lose 2 for that, and I'll
Yeah.
gain 2.
Yep. Oop. Oh no.
Great.
Oh no.
Didn't
See?
even respect my library.
You're already back to 3rd place.
Oh,
You.
Okay, giving Neheb protection from black until end of turn.
poop.
It's just until end of turn.
I know.
Yeah, it's only until
It's
end
enough
of turn.
to suck.
I'll use that white floating in the screen to cast Conclave Mentor. 1 or more +1/+1 counters will be put on a creature I control. That many +1/+1 counters +1 are put on that creature instead. When it dies, again, life equals its power. So 2/2. It's really handy when I have my commander, but you know, that's
And dandy.
just how Dan rolls over there.
Yeah,
What did I do?
Wasn't
I
paying
wasn't
attention.
listening.
Awesome.
Shoot. Does your Banshee fly at all too, or no?
No.
Okay, sweet. So Neheb, Wojak, yeah, Neheb and Wojak are going at you, so that's going to be 8 total. Alright, and when Neheb deals combat damage, I can discard any number of cards. I'm going to discard 3 lands. If I do draw that many cards, I have that much red. So I will get 3 red mana. That stays until end of
So
turn.
you'll
Draw 3
lose
cards.
6, and I'll gain 6.
Yes.
See? 2nd place.
Wait a minute, you're winning?
Not well, only because I made
Commander
myself kind of hard
Stealer.
to attack.
Damn, the Commander Stealer. Oh, I get to draw an extra card because of the Cutzel. That didn't help either. Darn it. I'm gonna mutate onto this Conclave Mentor. I'm gonna mutate Evercool Phoenix onto it, so it's now a 4/4 Flying Phoenix. Whenever this creature mutates, create a red artifact creature token named Feather with pay 1, sacrifice Feather, return target Phoenix card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Feathers.
I know you think this is nasty, and it is, I agree, but I would be worried about it.
I know,
With all
it's
the
just-
flying, and he's got a lot. Like, I'm just like, do this, lose some life, pass. He's like, it's like,
Yeah. I also cast Azusa Lost But Seeking. I play 2 additional lands each of my turns. I haven't played any yet. Play Plains and the Temple Garden tapped. But that is the.
Untap. Beneficial to you.
Sure it is. Go ahead, Ken.
Do you have 4 more cards in your hand?
I have 1 card in my hand.
so no.
Untap. Draw. So if I was to leave you alone,
That'd be nice.
would you let me sacrifice stuff and not take damage?
Interesting. What, I mean, can you be a little more specific?
I want to be able to cast stuff. If I try to do anything, I'll be completely out of mana like that, and I won't be able to do multiple things. If I use these treasures to try to cast stuff along with everything else I have, I'll just drain and die if you may ability, because it's a may ability.
So you're saying if you don't attack me with that, if I don't let you take damage with that,
yes.
one time,
What you want me to roll a dice and see how many turns?
So I'm asking you, I would let that go like one time.
And then we can discuss it again to the next turn.
That's what I'm thinking. We have to assess that situation each time because it's detrimental to your game plan apparently, but also mine.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, I would like to not get hit for 7 in the air. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right. With that said, I will sacrifice these 3.
I like. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Sacrifice these 3 treasures.
Take 6.
Add 2, and I will recast Mr. House, President, CEO. Oh, that goes up to 2, right?
Mr. House.
All right. Maybe I can do other things this turn.
Doubtful.
Thanks.
Can I say that out loud?
Jan Jensen, Chaos Crafter. He has haste. Tap, sacrifice an artifact creature, create 2 treasure tokens. Tap, sacrifice a non-creature artifact, create 2 1/1 colors construct artifact creature tokens. I don't know if that helps me.
That guy is good on his own. Like,
I know.
I've seen people use that as a commander, and it's really
I
good.
think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna create a food token. So I get 2 because of because of my dominance. I'm going to tap him. I'm gonna sacrifice a non-creature artifact and create 2 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature tokens. So this will go down to 5. Now I will move to combat.
Murdering someone else. That was a lot, but at the same time, not getting attacked by a big ass dragon. I guess it was worth it.
Well, it's about to get. Oh no, wait. Is that black? All non-black creatures, or it's all your upkeep?
Yeah, non-black. Your thing's safe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, and he's
All your stuff, well, except for that, but
yeah.
all your stuff's pretty safe.
Dan's up there. I'm gonna swing at you with my ancient.
I have a 7/7.
He's a 7/6. Which one's flying? He's my
7/7
my
flying.
creature's flying.
Yeah, he put a.
It comes back as a land if it dies.
Okay.
It has to deal combat damage to a player. Chris has a flyer. Crap.
He does have a flyer, but it's not as big as yours.
Just renege and attack Vince.
No.
That's honestly your best option.
No.
I'm not willing to lose life because I'm at too low, and Dan
Yeah,
has
you can
big
kill
things.
Chris's flying creature.
You just got to 16, hush. And I am not going to attack this turn because I will lose my dragon in that battle, and I don't want to lose my dragon. I don't have enough value in my graveyard to really gain the value out of that. It's like, I rolled
an Ogier.
It's out of my graveyard.
Okay.
Oh wait, mana value X or less from graveyards onto the battlefield under your control, where X is the result. Ooh.
Aha.
But I have to damage a player. I don't want to
Yeah, it won't
renege
happen
on
to
Vince because he gave me a state of execution there. So I'm
I
just
would
gonna.
say it would be funny, but you did do a lot.
I'm
You did
gonna.
a lot more than I thought he was going to do.
I'm gonna pass.
What does Feather do?
Oh shoot! I'm gonna lose all these robots.
This says pay mana, sacrifice it.
Put it in your hat.
Return target Phoenix card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Call it macaroni.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You passed it.
Yeah, but I'm about to take a bunch of damage.
You are?
I untap all my
These
land.
robots are gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to draw this
I'm gonna
card.
lose 8 life unless he doesn't enforce it.
And then, yeah, unfortunately now.
I should have put it towards the camera.
No, you're good.
He did put a feather in his cap.
Did he call it macaroni?
Shoot.
Doesn't feel like he did. Yeah, so everything's gonna get -1/-1. So we'll start with Dan. What are you? Everything's getting a -1/-1 counter. That's
Not black.
So Ogier and Obuun and the goblins, right?
Yeah, goblins all die, so
you get-
6 goblins.
So you lose 12 and I gain 12.
Yeah.
And then you lost anything?
My Cutzel's gonna die.
So you lose 2 and I gain 2.
Yep.
And what are yours gonna die?
I'm losing 8.
4, so 8 and 8. So I will play Bantu's Monument. So black creature spells I cast cost 1 less to cast, and whenever I cast a creature spell, each opponent loses a life and I gain a life.
Hold on a second here.
Sure thing.
What? When I sacrifice 2 non-creature. Oh, yeah. Did I sacrifice foods or treasures? I sacrificed treasures, didn't I?
I don't remember.
Wait, for his ability?
Yeah.
I thought it was a food.
It just says non-creature
I
artifact.
sacrificed a food, and whenever you sacrifice a food, you create a treasure. So
So you have an extra treasure.
I had 2 treasures.
Yeah, 2 extra treasures.
Gotcha.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
No, you're good. So whenever I cast a creature spell, each opponent loses a life and I gain a life. So I have 2 floating.
no, I might not win.
Cast 6 1-drops right now.
Hey, I tried my best.
Only.
Nobody else piled on though.
I'm gonna pay 2.
I tried.
And I'm gonna cast Yawgmoth, Thran Physician. So everyone's gonna lose a life and I gain a life.
Do you have that fountain?
And so he's a 2/4 protection from humans. I could pay a life, sacrifice a creature, put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature, and draw a card. And I could pay 2, discard a card, and perforate. Fortunately, I'm not in a position to do any of that because I have 1 card in hand and nothing to sacrifice. I mean,
You could sacrifice that guy and kill all of our creatures pretty much.
Huh? No, I can't.
Or you could discard a card and proliferate.
Yeah.
I mean, you could accelerate the death of many things.
I got 2 mana left. I think I will hold there. Go ahead, Dan.
Untap. Heart of the cards. What do we got?
Don't know.
Not useful. Furious Rise. Enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until you exile another card with Furious Rise. I get 3 goblins. Yay. No, wait. I get... If 1 or more creature tokens would be created under your control, create 3 times that many.
You get 9.
I get 9 goblins.
With haste?
No. I wish.
Everything else he has haste.
And you get Orc Army.
Orc Army.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
It's a 3/3.
How can I do it?
Should have made him.
Kill Vince or kill everybody but Vince? Those seem like your only options.
Should have made him look like a piece of corn.
Killing everybody but Vince doesn't help me, I don't think.
I mean, you get 2nd place.
It does help
And then
you.
for
Yeah, you
league,
get-
league scoring, that's really good for you.
Alright, I just gotta go with part of the cards, I think. I will swing at Vince for 11 in the air.
11 in the air. That's your doing? 11 in the
That's
air?
my combat, yeah.
Alright. How big is your stuff?
5'5", 6'6".
5'5" and a 6'6". And then Chris has got stuff yet too. And Ken's got stuff yet too.
Go on, show us the darkness.
No. I wish. That's what it is now, is a 7/7, or it was minus the 1?
Well, it's 7/7 because I have 5 lands in my graveyard, so its passive thing is making it 7/7. But the -1/-1 counter is also there.
Alright, 11 it is.
It worked.
Yay. Alright, at the beginning of my end step, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, exile the top card of my library. I may play that card until I exile another card with Furious Rise. Refuse. Instant.
Ooh.
Refuse deals damage to target spell's controller equal to that spell's converted mana cost. And Cooperate. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. Bummer. You may choose new targets for the copy. Alright. That's not going to help me anytime soon. Okay.
Got anything else, Dan?
Not that I know of.
Well, I'm drawing super hot here, so I'll sack a clue to
Yay.
draw a card. Yes, I lose 2. Yeah, that's still no. Alright, I'll untap. Now, I'm sure people have more than 2 cards in their hand.
1.
Dang.
4, 3.
Okay, I get 2 extra clues. Hooray. Draw for turn.
Use them.
Oh, you have protection from humans, you big jerk face.
2, 10,
Jeez,
11.
man. Is there anything I can play without getting... Wait, why is that? Why
Because
is it?
my knight's a human. I was gonna try to swing at you. You're
Nice.
I'll just block it.
Yeah.
Sucker. Alright, I will...
But your knight's bigger than his.
How do you have
His
this
Banshee.
locked up?
Yeah, but he has Yawgmoth.
Blocked with that.
Attack with more things.
Well, I need to attack with the Heb so I can actually draw into real cards.
So is Naheb a human?
Neheb is not a human.
How big is it though?
Is it
It's
important
a
for you to have?
4/3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All goes events. Everything events.
Everything
Events, and I will cast Sajiri Shelter to give Neheb protection for black till end of turn.
Okay. Wow. So,
Peer pressure, sorry, man.
What's the biggest?
I'm obviously gonna block that guy with my Yawgmoth because
Yep.
I have protection from him.
Yay.
And then that's gonna get 5 -1/-1 counters on it also because of the wither.
Right.
Wait, Yawgmoth's a
That's
5/5?
at the beginning of your.
Oh, my bad. I was pointing at the wrong thing. And then let's see. What do you have that's smaller than that? Flies, so I have to take it. That I have to take. That's smaller than.
This is she's just
So I'll
she's
block.
just a 0/1 actually. So,
Oh,
yeah.
all right. Well,
Yeah. With
I'm blocking that with Midnight
Oh, yeah.
Banshee.
Yeah,
Better to
she's
block
nine.
than ahead.
Because when that dies, I'll have you lose the
can't
2.
spell black.
I'll have you lose the 2, and I'll gain the 2. Oh,
you
no.
can't do it at the same time.
Sometimes we can.
I know.
So the rest I have to take, and that is 4
4
and
3.
4.
So
Oh, 4 and 3.
4, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, that thing was attacking because it's
Yeah.
vigilant.
Yep.
So 9.
All right, and I'll discard 2 cards to draw 2 cards. So I lose 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Peer pressure.
Oh, now I get
Yay.
something. All right, Ken, here you go. You get to pop off.
Oh no! Don't say things like that.
Unexpectedly absent. Put target non-land permanent into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards of that library. So put your Blood Chief's Ascension 5 cards deep into your library, please.
Oh.
Ooh.
5 cards?
Yep.
Thank you. That means stuff will survive.
Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You helped out.
The alliance
Him,
is
big
broken. Swing away.
Draw. I said drop. Okay.
I say you take them out, and we'll fight it out at the end.
Well, I'm the president.
So he takes us out, then you kill him. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
No, not necessarily, because I don't have Bloodseed Ascension. I don't have flying. He's got other stuff that he can do, and he's gonna then have to go against 2 other people as opposed to just 1.
I'm going to tap Jan Jensen. I'm going to sacrifice a food token, and I'm going to create 4 robots.
4 robots.
Robots.
So that is 4 counter instructs.
Clamps.
Yeah.
Robots.
Circus Act, or Circuits Act. I will roll 3 6-sided dice. For each different result, create a 1/1 white clown or robot artifact creature token.
Oh,
Clown
you're gonna get
robot.
a bunch of them.
So
Up to
I'll
3.
roll a 1, a 4, and a 4. Dang. So I get 2, so I'll get 4 robots, right?
Each different result. You got
Yeah.
2 different results. So
Yeah.
you get 2, which would give you 4. Yes.
Yeah, so I get 4 robots. 4 clowns! And he has, whenever you roll a 4 or higher, create a 3/3 colorless robot artifact creature token. If you rolled 6 or higher, instead create that token and a treasure token. So I will create 2 3/3 robots.
I think Ken's got this.
Wait, wouldn't it double because you have doubling stuff going on?
Yes. Yeah. So I guess.
So didn't you roll 2 4s?
He rolled 2 4s.
There's only, oh, you're right. I rolled 4 twice. I was counting the results for
Yeah.
this card.
You're
So,
welcome.
Yeah. There you get 4. Yeah.
so I get 4 robots.
Holy crud.
But I still only get 4 of these.
Yeah, 4 clown robots and 4 robots.
3/3. Yeah.
Or robots.
As well as 4 cornstructs.
Yeah.
Cornstructs? Are they made of corn?
I'm going to
eat 'em for breakfast.
sacrifice a food token, going down to 3. I will gain 3 life. 2, 3.
Oh,
putting
no.
me at 10. Whenever you sacrifice a food, create a tapped treasure token. Things are triggering.
Oh yeah.
Ancient Brass Dragon for 7 at you, Vince.
Alrighty.
Alright, so when Ancient Brass Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. When you do, put a number of target creature cards with total mana value X or less from graveyards onto the battlefield under your control, where X is the result.
I don't have any creatures.
Me neither.
2.
Yeah!
We don't even have creatures anyway.
Yeah, you get your Hobbit back.
I get Lethal Corrupt Sheriff back from that result. And
I call it
so
a win.
beginning
It's
of
something.
the
Yeah.
upkeep. He draws a card, then this would trigger, right?
No, being able to keep that triggers.
Okay.
Then draw a step. He
Can I
actually draws a
do
card.
something before that?
Yeah, you can respond.
Okay. So that I will end my turn.
Alright.
And in response to the beginning of your upkeep, I will pay 3 and I will Teferi's Protection myself away.
Okay.
So I am out of the board
Oh, yeah. Until end of turn.
till end of turn.
Yes, everything will get a -1/-1 counter. That is not a black thing.
Have your commander back.
Oh my gosh! Wow, cool.
Oh my
It
gosh.
died.
I'll cast Contagion Engine.
In response,
Okay.
refuse deals damage to target spell's controller equal to that spell's converted mana cost.
Okay.
Okay.
And when it enters the battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature target player controls.
Oh,
Boy.
oh boy.
You hit Ken's stuff.
He has Teferi's
I'm
Protection.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Your stuff, neither one of your stuff's close to dying, though.
Not
I
really.
can only
No.
pick one of these.
I yell.
I guess I'll pick your stuff, Dan.
Yeah, revenge.
And then I could pay 4 to proliferate and proliferate again, but I don't have the mana to do that. I don't have the mana to do any of this stuff right now.
3 mana. You pay 2 to do it. Discard a card and proliferate.
I don't want to lose this card.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem. I have had no card draw this whole entire game.
That's where, especially in black, it's
I could pay a
Has
life and
+1/+1
sacrifice a
counter.
creature in
Yeah,
order
so
to draw a card, but I
yeah.
only have one creature.
right. I get it. I get it.
I kind of got myself into a little bit of a dead end, and I don't see myself making out of this next turn.
Really wish I could have got
There's
that.
a ways to go yet. I can't bring out that much damage per turn.
I don't know. I think I might end up just straight up dying to you before it gets around. Automatically takes 7 from him, so yeah, I'm pretty much shot here.
Why are you taking 7 from Ken?
Because he will attack me with that again when it gets to his turn.
Maybe.
I'm out until
Oh, that long?
yeah.
Go ahead.
Until my next turn, I'm
Ah.
out. Fierce Protection. Until your next turn, your life can't be changed. You gain protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out.
Yeah, I was thinking it was still end step for some reason. Alright.
His instant. Then I phase back in.
1, 2, 3, 4. Involuntary employment. However, before that resolves, I'm going to pay an additional 3 to cast Cooperate. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. Choose new targets for the copy. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. It gains haste until end of turn. Create a treasure token. So I get 2 treasure tokens in both your creatures. In addition, I just spent 4, 5, 6, 7 on
He gets
various things. So I get
Oh yeah, that's right.
7 orc armies. So 9.
Yeah.
And I get,
And now that
Get
can
6
still
treasure
that
roots.
still is able to attack even when you add that up, right?
yeah, because it's just +1/+1 counters to
Yeah.
the orc armies. So there's not haste involved. However, 9 times. I'm sorry. It was
7.
7 times 3. So 21 chumpy goblins.
Do those have haste?
No.
That's a damn shame.
But they are there to block
You could have cleaned up
Chris's
this
stuff
whole
on the
game.
ground.
Oh.
Alright. 9, 10, 11, plus 5 is 16. So I gotta get at least one more in on you for that to work. Let's go with Saruman. That's exactly 1. Alright, before attacking, let's pay 2 for a Rakdos and get 2 more Goblins
He's charmed.
and make an 11/11 orc army.
Oh.
Hate.
Oh yeah, that's
Pretty big.
There. Now let's count up again.
Yeah, now you
We've
can
got
send something at someone else instead of taking that thing at me.
11, 13, 18. Saruman's on the ground. He can block stuff on the ground.
You can block stuff in the air too. Let's see.
So these 3 will go at Vince for a total of 18. These 3 will go at Chris for 4, 3, so 7, 8.
So these 2 are only 4.
1 and 3, yes.
Does this have trample or no? It's just flying.
Flying and haste.
Okay. All right. Wojak goes under the bus over here. I take 4. I'm not dead.
He survived.
Wow. How the
If he would have flopped the trample around, he would have had me.
Yeah, that's why I thought
But he was
had
out of mana. Oh, no, he had the treasures.
No,
I could have.
he had the
Yeah, whatever.
treasures.
It doesn't matter.
It matters.
It doesn't matter. I don't know.
All right, so currently we're at 18.
Yeah.
Man.
Does that Magic the Gathering card in your hand save you?
I mean, it does, but I don't think I'll make it back to my turn regardless, so I don't know if there's a point.
There's always a point.
There's always a point.
All right, then I'll do it.
It's always a point.
I'll pay 2 instead of 3. I'm not going to use the life to cast it. I'll just cast it. But Dismember, I can pay Phyrexian mana, regular mana. Yeah, that's black creature spells.
Oh.
This is just black spells.
Yeah.
I pay 2 instead of 3. Target creature gets -5/-5 till end of turn. I'll do it to that, so I get those back. So I'll actually end up taking 13, and I will go to 4.
Nice. But that's just till end of turn on the -5/-5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure I didn't.
Yeah,
I just don't. I just don't
yeah.
die. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all I got, man.
Cool. Yeah.
What do you got?
All right. At
get
the
these
beginning of my
back.
end step, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, yes,
wouldn't have got rid of
exile
my
the top card of my
Ascension. Let's give it
library.
a go
I
by
may
now.
play that card.
The what? Say that again. I missed what you were saying.
At the beginning of my end step, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, exile the top card of my library. I may play that card until I exile another card with Furious Rise. It's a Kroisos Catacombs. It's a land that enters the battlefield. Sacrifice it unless you return a non-layer land you control to your owner's hand.
Gotcha.
Did you want to do anything with your extra mana at the end there, Dan, or no? You good?
What extra mana?
You have 7 extra mana, by the way, in your main phase, too. Because you made all these treasures?
Yeah.
And you get to exile a card at the top of your library.
Well, he did that part. I'm just saying, if he had anything.
I'm just going to sit on it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Fonz.
Potsy.
I may regret it. I usually do.
Untap. Draw for turn.
We shall see.
What do we do here? What do we do?
Just that
Start
like
with Cast Rada, hard to kill. As long as it's my turn, she has first strike. I may look at the top card of my library anytime. May play lands from the top of my library. Can also pay 4 red, green. Rada gets +X till end of turn, where X is the number of lands I control. That's not relevant right now. That's a card. I'll play it. I will play this forest from the top of my deck. It's nothing useful. It's a little white. Use night, sack it, go. Find a land.
You looking for a specific land?
I was looking for something that'd be useful, but nothing is.
Like a Rogue's Passage or something?
I don't know.
No, he's got to get a plains or a...
No, I can get any land.
Any land.
I can feel the dead. Enters tapped. Taps for colorless. Whenever it or another land enters the battlefield or my control, if I control 7 or more lands with different names, make a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Surprise! I have a shitload of lands.
Yay!
My thing.
Did this change anything?
stuff I steal
my
from
gosh,
Ken.
it actually did. Holy shoot.
Nice one.
I will cast Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Please
Use that white mana instead. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I may play an additional land on each of my turns. Lands I control are every basic land type in addition to their other types. So let's me play this top card. Silesian Sanctuary. It's a enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters, I can return a land I control to its owner's hand. I will just return the bounce land and make another zombie.
You can choose the bounce then?
Yes, you can choose the bounce
I
land.
didn't know that was an option.
That's why they're really good.
I'm so mad I didn't sacrifice your Banshee.
Dude!
I mean, seriously, that would have...
I guess it keeps Ken locked up, attacking you.
That's what I'm saying. You force him to attack me. Although I hope he doesn't, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, I'll sack a clue. See what happens. Oh wait, alright, let's go up. Yeah, I'll just sack 2 clues, draw 2 cards, pass to Ken.
Alright, I'm back. Did you guys miss me?
Where were you?
I phased out.
I couldn't see you.
That's right. Draw. Ooh. I'm going to sacrifice an artifact creature and create 2 treasure tokens. So I will go down to there, creating 4. So I have 5 treasure tokens now. Okay. Now we're in business. We're going to play Thunderwave and see how this plays out. It's a sorcery. I have to roll a d20. 1 through 9, Thunderwave deals 3 damage to each creature. 10 through 19, you may choose a creature. Thunderwave deals 3 damage to each creature not chosen this way. Or 20, Thunderwave deals 6 damage to each creature your opponent controls.
Ooh, so you could end up hitting your own stuff.
He's going to trigger
me,
based
no
on
matter
the
what.
roll. Heart of the dice. 17.
Wow.
You may choose a creature. Thunderwave deals 3 damage to each creature not chosen this way.
Each creature?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's a board wipe.
Yep. But
No,
hold on.
it's 3 damage to each creature.
Yeah.
Not everything's below 3.
A lot of stuff.
That's a pretty...
Hold on. I think I missed. Maybe I should do this after attacks.
You kind of just did.
I know. I just.
I know. That's
I mean, I could edit it and make it any way I want. Not true.
Ken wins again. Wow, what great editing.
All right. I have to choose a creature. 3 damage. So I lose a lot this way. That's why it's a problem.
Yeah.
I have to respond to. Well, I should. I think I'll be fine. Well, I'm gonna. He's gonna survive regardless, because it's 3 damage to each creature. This is indestructible. Do something weird. I will choose a singular robot, and I will keep that robot, and then I will let 3 damage go through to everything.
Ouch.
So I will continue keeping my robot. All of these.
Goodbye, goblins.
Where have
Never
all
get to
your
use them.
goblins gone? So I rolled a dice. Whenever you roll a die for higher, create a robot token. So I now have
3.
2. Yeah, I have 3, but 2 of them are summoning sickness. So these kind of sit off to the side. This one was already out. I'm gonna sacrifice 4 of these treasures. I'm gonna tap him. I roll a 6-sided die plus an additional 6-sided die for each mana spent from treasures to activate the spell. So I get to roll 4 6-siders. That's a 5, so that's another robot. That's a 1, so nothing. That's a 4, that's another robot. That's a 1, so nothing. So I create 4 robots. So I have 6 robots, right?
But only 2 were here at the beginning of turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 2 were here because I created 2.
Only 1 was here at beginning of turn.
Yeah.
No, yeah, well, there was 1, but then I rolled that 20, so he triggered because I got a higher than 4.
I understand. I'm just trying to figure out how many can attack.
Oh, and
1.
if you rolled 6 or higher instead create a treasure token. So I technically have 2 treasure tokens right
It says instead, so you wouldn't do
wait.
the robots then.
It's
now. Instead,
treasure and
create
a
that
robot.
token and a treasure token.
Oh, and okay.
I didn't
thought
think you
said
rolled
it.
Sorry about that.
sixes.
Well, I rolled that 20. So that 20 sider was
Yeah,
higher
20
than
was
6.
greater than 6.
Oh, okay.
So it leaves me with 4 mana.
So now that you won't lose a whole bunch of 1/1s because you did it to yourself,
Yeah.
do you still need to kill me with that 7/6? I got nothing, but
I mean, it'd be nice to take you out so
Okay.
I can.
I got nothing to offer you in return depending on what I draw. I just figured I would try to not die.
But I can roll a 20, get another robot, or 2 more robots.
I got you.
And potentially take stuff out of people's graveyards.
If they're around to do it. Oh, yeah, see, there. Yeah. I don't got any.
So yes, I'm moving to attacks. I'm attacking with the ancient brass dragon.
I died.
I get to roll.
Oh, okay, I'm not mad.
Bye, Vince.
I get to
I'm
roll.
not mad it was a swamp coming up next.
Ah.
If it was something good, I would have
7.
been mad that I didn't bargain to stay alive.
So ancient. I rolled a 7. So it says roll a d20. Whenever you put any number When you do, put any number of target creature cards with total mana value X or less from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, where X is the result.
So 7 creatures from any graveyard.
But
No,
7 mana value.
Yeah.
So first I'm choosing Jensen to come out, so that's 3. So that leaves me with 4.
All I have is a 7-drop.
I'll give it a 7 drop. What about you, Chris? What do you got?
Oh, play that meet your criteria.
Cool. Let me see.
Those are your options.
You did well, Vince.
You should always
were
be
the
proud when you get
arch-nemesis.
nailed destroyed like that, because
Every
Man, so
well, it means you're
No,
that
it's-
darn good.
Oftentimes it's Chris.
I think I'm gonna do that. It doesn't have to be mutated, right? It can
Nope.
just come out. So I'm putting your Phoenix
Yep.
out. I get a feather token. I'll have to draw one.
No, you don't. You didn't mutate it.
Oh, I didn't mutate it. You're right.
Yep.
Good point. So I'm going to I'm going to tap Jensen because he has haste. I'm going to sacrifice a non-creature artifact, create 2 1/1 colorless constructs. So I'm going to sacrifice a food, going down to what was that? 3?
Oh, shoot.
I just confused myself. No, yeah, going down to 2.
Yep.
I will create 2 1/1 robots. He triggers again, so that's 8 in total robots that I have. So lose piece of mana. I will tap. I'll create another food token.
Stop it.
I'll sacrifice these 2 treasures to go down to 2 food tokens. I will gain 6 life. And then I create a treasure token. Double that, so I create 2 tapped treasure tokens. And I believe that's maybe all I can really do in this turn. I already passed combat, so maybe I'll survive. Pass.
Untap. Part of the cards. Oh, cool.
Lost your command. Dang it! He's like, you're not wrong.
Alright, I need 1, 2. I'm gonna move this Cloak of the Bat to the Orc army.
Oh no.
Then I'm gonna pay 1 to equip Haunted Cloak to Orc army.
So I'm gonna take 11 no matter what.
Yeah.
Then, no, because it flies, but you can have a flying blocker, right?
Does it have
And
trample?
It's trample.
He does not have a flying blocker.
He does. He has
Oh,
Phoenix.
okay. I missed that.
Penta.
So I'm gonna sacrifice 4 of these tree jars for Angrath, Captain of Chouse.
Ooh.
That's chaos. Creatures I control have Manache.
Nice.
So he is a 5.
It's also a non-creature spell.
Yes. So 4 more orc armies. So he is now a 15-11 flying, or 15-15 flying menace, haste, vigilance,
Haste.
trample. So do you have 2 flyers?
No, I only have 1 flyer.
Yeah. So how do I deal with Chris?
Wow. Okay.
Jesus!
It's the real question, isn't it?
Oh my god.
So I have 2 creatures. One gets 1, the other gets 6. Chris can block, and he's 4. All right, I got Chris. Cool. Because they have menace,
He did it.
and you only have 1 blocker.
Yeah. Do you have another thing to make the orc army bigger?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Why?
Because he's
yeah.
at 16.
Kill me.
-2.
Oh, yeah, you just amassed, yeah.
5 down to 3. Put 2 1/1 counters on the orc army. 17, 15,
Nice.
Shoot.
or 17, 17. Then
I don't know why you're doing anything else.
3. Squee the Immortal.
Yay! He likes that card a lot.
We need
too.
Squee.
He's there.
Squee needs to see this devastation.
Then
I like that he likes
Croesus Catacombs, I'm going to play that. It enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless I return a non-layer land I control to its owner's hand. Does that come into play untapped then?
Can I see it?
Does it say it comes into play?
Doesn't
twice?
say.
So many good cards. Hey, that looks alright.
Yours is not foil, it's
Bless
trade.
No, yeah, you could. Yeah, does not come into play.
It's not
tapped.
foil, it's trade.
All right, so Squee is another 3, so that pumps Orc Army up to 20.
But it's a creature spell.
Oh, good point. 17, 17.
So many.
Get on board.
Then
What else do you need to do? You have to win.
Shield of the Realm.
Keep styling, Dan. I like it.
If a source would deal damage to an equipped creature, prevent 2 of that damage. So 2 more, it's 19, 19.
Nice. Can
I
you
want
get
to kill you,
blackjack?
but I want to really kill you.
And just for the fun of it, let's equip that to Squee. Whee!
Does he give it haste, haste, haste?
No,
Oh.
it doesn't give it haste at all.
Well,
All right.
then what the hell?
Swinging away, those 2 at Chris, 19 at Ken in the air.
Wow.
Flying, haste, vigilance, trample, haste, menace.
Now you wish you kept me in the game so I could have played darkness. That's your own fault.
So, his little orc army comes up, puts a white mark on my face, and kills me to death. Ah!
It happened.
Wow. Nice one, Dan.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not
Nicely
saying
done.
that I didn't think you were going to win, but I didn't know who was going to win. I honestly thought it was Ken for like a while there, but
Hey, I rolled dice.
you finally got the roll dice.
I made my robots.
You're welcome, because I wouldn't have gave you that one turn as a pass.
I made my robots, and I had fun. I think that's what's most important about this game.
I
We all-
think if
all did our
Ken
best.
hadn't wiped out all my goblins and kept his robots, he may have been able to survive another turn.
Honestly, if Chris wouldn't have got rid of my
I
Blood
don't
Chief
think it
Ascension,
mattered
the
if I
game would have
would've-
ended
Oh,
half an hour ago.
Well, I probably, you're right. I probably would have.
Don't get me wrong, that was a
funded out
smart
bunch of
move.
goblins, but
Yeah,
you know,
you had that army that was gonna fly and hit me regardless. So
Nice
Dan
one.
gets
not bad for something I threw together last night.
it. Gets it.
Oh man, that's even more of a man. Just slap me
Even
in
more of
the
a
face.
slap in the face.
Nice
Well,
one.
good job, Dan.
Yeah.
And if you guys enjoyed this game, please sponsor us, support us, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Helps us out. Helps you out.
Yeah, if you got a sponsorship flying around, we'll gladly take it.
Yeah.
We need money.
Yeah, don't forget to share it with your friends, and we finish this game. Check out another game. We got quite a few on the channel right now. So
We have
I don't say
plenty.
backlog anymore ever since you.
And we will see you guys on the next one. Dan gets it with
giant orcs.
Giant orcs.
The White Hand of Saruman.